How to use webhooks in your GoHighLevel. So of course you're gonna go ahead and enter your sub account first. Go ahead to the top left corner over here and make sure you are choosing a sub account or whatever location you want to use. So on the left sidebar, you're gonna have to find automation, which is going to be right here, and you're gonna go ahead into workflows, which you should already be in. Now in workflows, you can open an existing workflow or create a workflow to, of course, make a new one. You'll have options over here, select from template, coding-based workflow, or you could start from scratch. So if you want, you can choose the template option to see if any of these will suit your style or whatever you are going for. You should also be able to do an automate option over here. So you could try using that, but you should be able to make use of that later as well. So we're just going to go ahead and choose start from scratch, and you'll have all this. Just go ahead and enable autosave to make it more safe. Again, the AI or the automation will always be available to use even when you started from scratch or you're inside your workflow. So at the top of the workflow, you have all of this. We're just going to go ahead and add a trigger and choose what should start the automation, like a contact tag or a contact DND or even another event. There should be quite a few here. You have the events, appointments, opportunities, and one more. In our case, we're just going to go ahead and test it out with a contact tag, and webhooks normally does run after a trigger tells the workflow when something should happen. So we have it over here. As you notice, the automation thing does disappear. Just go ahead here on the left and it is still going to be there. Now on the workflow canvas, you can go ahead and click the plus button where you want the webhook to run. In the actions panel on the right as well, which should appear, you can go ahead and search for your actual webhooks. So we're gonna go ahead with that. We accidentally misspelled it, but you can do either a custom webhook, but it is going to be a premium action. If you want more of that, you can take a look at the subscriptions that you're going for, and you will see your webhook. So you can put in an action name, a method, a URL as well. And if you want, there's going to be custom data and headers for that. So provided by the app, you want GoHighLevel to send data to. So under custom data, which is this, you can click the add item to add information such as name, email, phone number, or other dynamic contact values. Then you can just go ahead and save that action. You can use GoHighLevel, the testing options to confirm that the receiving app gets the data correctly. Once the webhook does work, you can save the workflow and then just switch it up to publish so it does run automatically. But that is the general idea on how you can use webhooks. You can match it up with different kinds of actions, and if you want more support with that, you can always use their automation. But hopefully this video does help. If it can, please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and that's all.